Hi everybody, I'm Simon Young and I'm the CEO of the Joke Project. We run the Joke Community token and also the Joking Jungle Cats NFT drop. Our objective is to bring crypto, NFT, the Metaverse and laughter all into one place. Just to give you a quick feel for what it's like to be inside the club, here we are inside our club in Grand Central in the Infiniverse. You've got Ted Alexandro performing on stage. You can see me looking around the room. You can hear people laughing and following along. Even though this is a video being played, we do have the tech to have the comedian live. We have the tech to have the person answering questions. You as a comedian could have your video playing and be stood in the audience and watching the reaction that the audience is having to your material. But this is our first club. We have another 7. We are expanding into the other metaverses. Hopefully this gives you a great feel for what it can be like. For me as a comedy fan, it feels real. It feels amazing. You can feel the atmosphere, you can see the performer, it feels like you're in a real club. And that's what we really wanted to achieve. And this is the future of social, the future of virtual reality, and getting people from all over the world seeing comedy in a setting that's never been done before. We're a Metaverse project and we're currently working with Oculus's Multiverse, where our plans are to expand into a few of the other metaverses out there, such as Decentraland, Sandbox, NFT Worlds, as well as Pavia, and amongst others. There's quite a few. But the Multiverse is our current project. We have 8 comedy clubs therein, and we're starting to stream regular content with thousands of people in attendance. Inside the Multiverse, there is the Infiniverse, and that's where, up to date, 450,000 buildings have been sold. They have 80 to 100,000 people a day walking through, and our club is right in Grand Central in the centre of that universe. You're able to buy apartments in the Infiniverse, and the big question is, will these get turned into NFTs in the future? We certainly think they will do. There's no official word, but all of the indications seem to point towards that happening. Our holders of our Joking Jungle Cat NFTs, they get an apartment in the Infiniverse given to them. Those are going to be bespoke to our holders, so potentially very valuable in the future. Our NFT drop for the Joking Jungle Cats happened on the 12th of February, and it's been a journey after that to grow the number of clubs, the number of people in attendance. Our holders have even gone on to create a district within the Infiniverse where a great deal of the people who hold these NFTs are living in and around one of our comedy clubs on Popsicle Drive. The NFT itself, it entitles people to lifetime access to all of our comedy events, wherever that may be, whether that's in the Infiniverse or another metaverse that we go into. There's big news coming on the rest of the NFT, so we've got staking, farming, other benefits such as being a holder and able to access certain parts of our chat and Discord. We allow people to stake and farm the Joke token. So our token is on Binance Smart Chain. We farm on NightSwap, which is app.nightswap.financial. On there you can receive roughly 140 to 200% depending on how many people are in there, APR. And it's allowing you to earn another token which is called NightSwap. The DEX is one of the up and coming DEXs on Binance Smart Chain and run by a load of guys that we know that are doxed. Many of the people in that project are world leading athletes, business owners, accountants, sports people, etc. There's loads of good people behind that project. The main thing we want to achieve is community engagement. That's how we're going to grow the value for everybody. So all working together to promote the project, promote comedy, helping people across the board in comedy, not just top comedians. We want to help people all the way from people starting up, doing open mic nights, to people who are reasonably established but not necessarily earning a great deal from comedy, and all the way through to the really big names. You know, we have talked in the past to people like Jim Gaffigan, and we are talking to lots and lots of what you would consider to be comedians who have Netflix special level experience. We have these virtual comedy clubs in the Infiniverse. There are 8 of them currently. The one in Grand Central is the showcase, is the main club, but we have them in different districts. One in the UK district, which is in the Manchester building. We've got the Popsicle Drive one. We have the Knight and Spartans Lounge. We've got several others which will get developed. Another one in the Alliance City that's just sprung up. So we're working with other projects to allow them to bring their acts into the Infiniverse. This is Grand Central. This is where you come into the Infiniverse. You can see that these are robot body people, and one of the pushbacks has been why don't they look like people / avatars that you might see in Facebook Horizons or Microsoft Alt Spaces. Now, the guys behind the Infiniverse, Future Tech Labs, they have worked hard to make the experience as seamless as possible, and that means if you want to have one-to-one communication or one-to-many on a seamless basis, as if you're chatting with somebody live, it's very, very difficult currently to do that with lifelike looking avatars. And I know we all want to get to a utopian dream where it's, you know, very, very realistic people that you are looking at. From a tech perspective, this is the best solution currently. Our NFTs, as I said earlier in the video, they give you lifetime access to potentially the best comedy on earth, because we want people to be able to perform somewhere and be seen anywhere. And that means, you know, we may well discover comedians in the UK that we've never ever seen. We will. But equally, we can take comedians in the UK to the US, and we can take people from all over the world to other countries and be discovered. We have got partnerships with many of the top comedians and some top comedy clubs. We are currently in talks with people like the Gotham. We're talking with Off the Curb Productions in the UK. I've talked with people like Jim Gaffigan, Ted Alexandro. We're hopefully about to sign a deal with Jamal Johnson and Jay Reid, and also a guy called Dom Jolly in the UK is one of the biggest comedians. He's got a film coming out this year. So we are working to bring many of the top people into our clubs alongside talent from across the board. We are helping lower level comedians. We really do want to showcase everybody's work. You know, there's a scenario where you know, at the moment people are paying to go and perform, which fundamentally I don't think is right. There are promoters out there that are making comedians pay to appear, or they're making them bring certain numbers of people with them to a bar, and those people have to buy a drink. Obviously, normally the comedian will have to buy a drink as well. And if you're on an open mic night on that type of basis, I don't think it's fundamentally fair that you should be providing your material, your effort, your creativity for somebody else to be making the money off of it. You should be at least being able to perform for free, and the bar or venue should be making the money over the bar if that's the way it is, but you know, not the promoter charging you to perform. So we want to provide a platform for these people to be able to perform and get in front of a much bigger audience. In the Infiniverse, some of our shows, although we've only been going for just over a month, have had between 3,000 and 18,000 people see them already. We are opening an NFT Marketplace. That's going to allow comedians to turn their jokes and scripts into NFTs. So that means it can stop plagiarism. So it's going to stop people stealing other people's materials. It is a big problem in comedy, and can be. Yes, I get people going to rework material, but fair enough. If you've come up with some original work or a piece of comedy that's particularly popular, you should be able to stick it on the blockchain, turn it into an NFT, and earn a lifetime income from that. One example is a friend of mine sat in a bar with a well-known comedian in the UK, told him some stories, told him some jokes. 6 months later, he saw those jokes appearing in a TV show, and all he actually wanted was his name to appear on the credits. So, you know, we would like to know, or we would like to say that this sort of thing, NFT comedy, will prevent theft or just give credit in the first place. The future of the token itself, the Joke Community Token, it's listed on Binance Smart Chain. If you want to buy it, you can get it on PancakeSwap, or as I prefer to buy it, on NightSwap. It's there to help people buy access to our events. So if you're not an NFT holder, you're going to need to buy tickets. If you buy a ticket using Joke Token, that token will then go back into a farm and be paid out in Night Token, which will reward the holders and actually buy back the token, and therefore increase the price. So if you don't understand what I mean by that, please do come into our Discord, which is discord.gg/JC for Joke Community. Come in, learn, people will teach you what's going on, help you get into farming, help you understand what the utility of the token is, and help you buy the token in the first place. If you want to get involved and you are a comedian and you're watching this, we would love to have you. You know, hit us up on Discord, DM me, I'm OG Joke on Discord. Send us a message if you're a manager or a promoter and you want to get into the clubs. Please do get in touch. We would love to make make the opportunities real for comedians in the metaverse, in VR.